What's up guys, my name is Mars, welcome back to another video. Today here back on F1 2019 to do the last two I don't know challenge in the game, and today we're going to play as Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari at the Austrian Grand Prix at the RedBull Ring. And let's see, we're going to start in last place in P20 and let's see how higher we can finish in the 25% race. In the real life Grand Prix, Sebastian Vettel had some issues in qualifying, so he didn't manage to set the time in P3 session, but he started in P9. But today we're going to be a little bit more extreme and going to start in P20. So leave a like if you enjoy, scratch and if you need to see more Formula 1 content, really motivates me to make more. And further we do, let's go down to the track and let's see what we can do in this 25% race.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, Jeff, and welcome guys to the Austrian Grand Prix, starting in P20. Okay, why there was an hesitation. I just want to say the frame rate in this video is going to be a little bit lower than 60 FPS, so I want to apologize, but here we go, 18 laps ahead of us, and it was an awful start, but let's see if we can make some place heading to turn 1, trying to overtake already the Williams cars on the inside, mount the curb, put the 4 wheels on the curb, but we made the move stick. P18 already, and Norris pushing us a little bit off to the track, but let's see what we can do at turn 3. Really good overtaking point. Ooh, almost sitting in the back of the Alfa Romeo of Antonio Giovinazzi, side by side with Daniel Kvyat. A little bit of contact. We have to make these moves very quick because it's a 25% race. We are in a different league comparing to these guys. Raikkonen trying to defend this position, we're going on the inside still, and we are promoting to P12, so a very good start, 8th place gain in the space of half a lap, I can say. So the next one is Lance Stroll, so let's see if we can do something. Even in this lap, the downforce of the Racing Point is not that famous, I can say, but let's see, some slipstream is not going to be that easy here, so maybe we're going to wait for the straight in the next lap, but trying to follow him, and let's see what we can do. Our exit in the last corner was very good. Valtteri Bottas leads the Grand Prix, but one thing that you're going to notice in this race is that I'm going to have problems to manage my ERS. I don't know, I found that as we overtake Lance Stroll in this year's game, I think ERS and fuel are a little bit more harder to manage, so I struggle a little bit in this race, so I'm going to be kind of slow in these first stages because I'm getting used to the ERS management in the 2019 game. This is one of my first races in the game, remember, so I'm not used to the game or something like that. As Stroll tries something on the outside with that straight line speed of the Racing Point, but at the moment we're doing good. P11 lap 2. We could be already on the points, but we'll just live with it. It's a power track, Austria as well, so the overtakes are going to be easy in this first episode of last I don't know challenge on F1 2019. But we are closing to Roman Grosjean in the Haas, nowhere to be seen in the real life Grand Prix. That Haas has been very slow in the last few races, but let's see. In the last corner we have a good exit, DRS has been deployed, so we have DRS on Roman Grosjean. As you can see, in terms of ERS, I'm with just 25%, so 4 laps in this Grand Prix, and I'm already struggling with ERS. So DRS open, he's trying something on Ricciardo. He has DRS on the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo, so maybe we can think in a double pass. Here we go, onto the grass, a little bit of contact, a little bit aggressive, but they have to make this move. Sorry, Ricciardo, I think it was Ricciardo that I made contact, and we are promoted into P7, so almost, I think now the F1 1.5 car, to overtake is Nico Hülkenberg. That is ahead of Pierre Gasly. These guys are squabbling a little bit, so eventually on lap 6 we close up to the gearbox of Nico Hülkenberg, going defensive, but we're not going to do anything. It's a little bit far. One thing that I found out in this game is that it's not just on the Formula 2 cars. In Formula 1 cars you can't abuse on the braking zones this year, so I have to respect, I'm more strict the braking zones. I can't abuse, make hard braking side bombs like I did in last year's game. But let's see, Hülkenberg going awkwardly in the middle of the track, but we're going to try the switchback move. It kind of worked, but then our exit wasn't the best, but we have DRS, and it's going to be a pretty easy move with that Renault powered car. And heading to turn 3, we're going to close a little bit the door. He comes back, I wasn't expecting, but no damage has been done. not for me and for Olkenberg either, so that's what matters. And now getting close to Pierre Gasly, that's nowhere to be seen in the real life Grand Prix as well. Yeah, he has to start to perform well, because yeah, he's not doing a great job at Red Bull at the moment. But as I say that, we made another pretty easy move with that Honda engine powered car. In the game, the Honda engine is very weak. I don't know why, but it is. So yeah, maybe we have to wait for a patch from Codemasters to make the performance a little bit more realistic. But we are promoted into P5, and now ahead of us is our teammate Charles Leclerc on lap 9. Gasly trying something on the penultimate corner, but that would never work, and our teammate is onto the pits. And yeah, let's see if they can get stuck in some traffic, and maybe we can get an overcut. But Gasly stays out, and I decided it was supposed to on lap 10 to come to the pits, but I decided to make one more lap, because I believe I saw in the replays that Charles Leclerc and the other Hamilton and Verstappen as well are stuck in some traffic, so this can allow me to gain some more time, even with the old soft tires, and maybe try an overcut, or at least try to close up on them. So here we go, onto the pits on lap 11, next lap, and let's see what we can do. We're going to drive a brand new set of medium tires, so there's not much strategy to play with. But now you're going to see something. My team is going to put the hard compound tire, so I don't know, I think I had two options before starting the race. Both were start on softs, but then or switch to mediums or hards. I believe that I chose the medium option, so I don't know, maybe a glitch or something, but I'm 90% sure, 99% sure, just to see, that I choose the first option, that was start on softs and then change to medium. So now it's going to be very hard to keep Gasly behind us, because he's on the medium tires. Basically, I'm the only one on the track with a hard tire, so a huge mistake for my team, I suppose, because, like I said, I chose the fastest strategy, that was use the medium tires, and now, yeah, we are very vulnerable to Pierre Gasly. 4 laps to go, and I don't know if we're going to hold Gasly, because he looks very fast on these medium tires, and there he goes, on the inside, like Verstappen did to Leclerc. No contact this time, but we maintain, we have better traction. And yeah, I'm praying at this moment that the medium tires of Gasly start to wear, and my hard tires are going to be in a good position, in good condition. Sorry. So, but here we go on last lap, and yeah, Valtteri Bottas wins the Austrian Grand Prix, and yeah, fortunately we hold Gasly. And yeah, P5, it could be a little better. We could be challenging for a podium with Verstappen and Leclerc, but yeah, unfortunately that was the race and my first last to, I don't know, challenge.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Driver of the day, no surprise. So yeah, guys, that was the race. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe channel if you need to see more Formula 1 content. It really motivates me to make more. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that social network is going to be on the description. But now it's time to say goodbye. My name is Mash, and I'll see you guys next time.